guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chiara, and in today's video I'm going to attempt to bake a cake out of the box because we're not that skilled. First off, I'm not the best baker. Okay, I'm going to say I've never actually baked something independently on my own in the 26 years I've been alive. I've always done it with friends. First off, if you don't know, when I was 2 and 10 months, I suffered a stroke resulting in right side hemiplegia. And I will link a full video about my disability here and down below. And if you like these kind of videos where I try and bake stuff or try and do things that don't really work out, please consider subscribing. The subscribe button will be below. So now let's try and bake this cake. Let's go. Okay, so first off we have preheated the oven. The only issue is that I actually need scissors because I need to open the bags. Okay, Clara's going to get me scissors because I was going to get off and get them, but Clara's getting them, so that's good. So I'm going to open this. I have washed my hands. I'm going to say that first. I washed my hands earlier. Thank you, Clara.
And we cleaned the table.
And we wiped the table. So, okay, I'm going to open this up like this. Whee! Okay, so first off, we're going to take this off. And then, okay, we'll see what's in here. Okay. Chocolate powder. Because it's a chocolate swirl cake, I think. And then we've got the cake mix. Okay. So what do I have to do? All you need, okay, 105 grams of vegetable oil. I think we've got enough.
Scales.
No, it says 100 milliliters, not grams. So I don't think I need the scales, Clara.
I'm getting it in the bowl because I'm just
okay, milk or water, but I'm going to use milk. Eggs. We've got eggs. Okay, so, and a whisk. Okay. So there's 3 simple steps. Okay. First off, I think I'm going to grease the trays, Clara. Grease the tins. Okay. Clara's saying yes. Okay, we're going to do that. I literally am so scared. I don't like baking. I've actually never baked a cake in my life. This is going to be very interesting. How do you open this?
Did we get the brush?
Yeah, I've got a brush here. The brush is here. How, by the way, my eye is watering, but there's nothing I can do about it. If you guys are wondering why I'm crying, my eye is just watering. I'm not sad about baking a cake.
There should be a little strippy thing you pull.
What? Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Just having a moment, like opening the sauce earlier.
We filmed another cooking video.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
For context, we filmed. Or I could have just been really bad at cooking. Okay, done. Okay, I'm going to pour this in here. Hold on, let me move back because I don't know if you guys can see. So it's fine. No! Okay, I think that'll be enough. That'll do. Okay, Cara says that's a lot. Okay, so we got these 2 tins because basically we're going to do like, what are they called? Sandwich cake? Is that what it's called? Yes! I'm getting good at this baking thing. I think I can connect. I think I could go on British Bake Off. Okay, so we're doing this apparently. I don't know how you grease the tin. I'm just kind of going with this running commentary. I'm doing the sides. I'm getting to the sides. Clara's telling me to do the sides behind the camera. So we're doing the sides. This is so fun. I think that's probably enough, or we'll put a bit more. It's probably quite a lot, but we live for that over here. Apparently,
there's a big bit you haven't done by you.
Oh, so there it is. You're right. There was a big bit here, but you can't see that because you're.
Yeah.
Oh, there! I've got you, Clara. Okay, cool. Okay, we've done one. I'm just going to put that over there. Show there. Oh, there's a bit I haven't done. There's a massive bit. There you go. Okay. Looking at it next to the lights. Okay, next bit. This bit.
Do you want me to explain why we grease the tins?
You grease the tin so the cake doesn't get stuck.
Yeah, and if you haven't got a tin with like a removable bottom,
oh yeah,
or like a spring lock tin, then you want to definitely grease the sides because otherwise it will get stuck and you won't be able to get it out.
Okay, so apparently you want a tin that, like what Clara just said, because, like I said, not an expert baker.
Yeah.
So
but
right.
Obviously, if you're baking
but
with one hand,
it's
easier.
Yeah, if you're baking with one hand, use a tin that has
a secure bottom. Don't use
bottom.
like. Actually, we can get one to show.
We can demonstrate because we have one and we had to buy one because, yeah, we're not a baking household. This is probably why I don't know how to bake.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your demonstrating tin.
Okay, so you don't want a tin like this where the bottom comes out like this. Can you see it like this? Yeah. Like that, because apparently you have to lift it up with two hands, I feel. Yeah, you probably would. It's quite heavy.
Well, yeah, either you'd end up sticking your finger in the cake mix,
Oh, yeah.
or you'd end up pushing the bottom up, which would mean that the cake mix would fall down through the bottom of the tin.
Okay, so we don't want a cake tin like that. We're just going to put that over the back side, our frame, okay. Okay, I feel like that's enough. I feel like that's quite a lot of oil in the tin. Maybe a little bit too much, but I don't think it will matter. Does it like burn away? Okay, my eye's really watery.
If you've got one, you should probably use a spring lock tin, because that would be the easiest.
Okay, apparently whatever that is. If you've got one, use a spring lock tin. I'm not sure what that is. As I said, my colouring skills are appalling.
And you can also put a bit of like greaseproof paper in the bottom, like cut a circle of greaseproof paper to put in the bottom of your tin to make
You could do that if you
even easier.
You could do that if you can cut a circle with one hand. If you can cut a circle with one hand, I'll be impressed because I can't cut a square.
Or, you know, ask someone else to do it and then keep some on hand for baking purposes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true, Chloe. Okay, so we have to mix the oil, the milk, the eggs together and whisk them in a bowl. Okay, the mixture. So do I put the mixture in a bowl? I'm gonna go.
You might want to mix the wet ingredients first and then
Well, read that and see how you read it. Sorry, my friend's just gonna read that. Sorry, we're just passing thing.
Mix, cake mix, oil, butter, water, eggs gently together.
See, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, go with your method.
Or should I do the eggs? I don't know. Should I put this in a bowl first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cut this. Here we go. I'm going to stand this here. And then I think you could just cut it like this.
I think I'm making this too complicated and basically you can just dump everything in.
I think Clara is making this too complicated.
I'm trying to actually like do baking, whereas this is like a how to cheat at baking.
No, this is baking, Clara. This is baking. Don't.
Yeah. But it's like simple baking as opposed to like
Yeah.
trying to make like new furry or something.
A meal phone. Doing that. That's so hard to make. That is delicious, but that is really hard to make. Okay. Then do I add the chocolate?
No.
Okay, no, we're not adding the chocolate. So what do I do now? The milk?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so, okay.
No, we don't want the chocolate in yet because it's a swirl cake.
Okay, we're going to add the milk. How much milk do I need? This is not going well, guys. 200 millilitres. Okay, let's hope this is 200 millilitres. Fingers crossed! Okay, and also maths wasn't my strong point ever at school, so this really isn't going to be the best video. I was in bottom set, but that's because my school was mean.
Yeah, they basically just plonked you in bottom set for everything.
Well, yeah, they did because they felt like I was disabled, so I was dumb. Sorry, I'm having a little rant about my school. It says, look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very precise.
I'm very precise sometimes. Okay, so we're going to pour this into this bowl. Like that. Oh, okay, apparently we've got to. Okay, cool. Okay, then we need 105 millilitres of vegetable oil. Okay. I have a question for you, Claire. Should you crack the eggs first? When should you put the eggs in? It doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
I think this is literally a put it all in the bowl and stir until it's not lumpy kind of a
cool.
situation.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 105 mil. Okay. Did I say we preheated the oven? Yeah, okay.
I don't know whose measuring jug has 5 millilitres on it.
Yeah, is that about right?
Maybe a tiny bit more since it's supposed to be 105.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Okay, stop.
Okay, cool. Stop. Okay, so we've done that. Now I'm going to pour this in again. This is very exciting. This is so exciting. Okay, now the tricky bit. I got to crack 3 eggs with one hand. Okay, I'm going to move this. We'll put it, hold on. Put it there. Okay, so because I don't want to get a shell in my eggs, I'm going to crack the eggs in this bowl. So we've got all these utensils because I felt like you needed that many. Okay? I don't bake, guys. Don't laugh. Okay. I'm going to use this bowl to put the eggshells in. I don't know. What? I need to put this up once I crack them. We haven't.
Put the eggshells back in the box because that bowl's for when you do the chocolate bit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. There's a hair on my egg. Okay.
I think it's probably a feather.
Okay. Oh. Oh, look at that skill. That was pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. You may have to send this clip to my dad, and my dad can see. Okay, let's see if we can do another one. And then I'm going to re-wash my hands, because obviously we've touched egg. Oh, I think this one's going to get shell. Oh, we got shell. Okay, so we can get it out with a spoon. It's fine. Oh, this one didn't go quite as well. Okay, I think if you crack it harder, guys. Well, that kind of worked. Okay. It wasn't the best, but you know, the first one was the best.
Yeah, the first one was really impressive, actually.
The first one was, the second two, not so much. Okay, I now need to wash my hands. I'll be back, and then I need to pick out all the eggshells. Okay, so we fished out the shell on camera, off camera, because it was quite hard to do. This we should have put in the bin, but we didn't. Okay, we're just gonna move this over here, out of the way. You can just chill down. Okay, chill down. Okay, so now we're going to bring this bowl back. Ow, this is heavy. I'm actually going to pull the egg into the mixture. I'm going to go with that. Okay, there you go. Okay, and I guess now we just... Next step is to whisk it all together for 2 to 3 minutes until it is smooth and creamy. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this with the camera off because the whisk is going to be loud.
You can do it with the hand whisk.
I'm not going to do that for 2 minutes with the hand whisk.
No, just do a bit with the hand whisk.
Okay, we're going to do a little bit with the hand whisk apparently because Carl wants to be extra. Okay, can I just point out the first egg I cracked was really good, but the second egg was like not so good. So like, yeah, just putting that out there, guys. We're going to cut and we're going to whisk it with the electric whisk, but it's just going to be noisy, so I don't want you guys to like have to sit through that on YouTube because I think that's unfair. Okay. Okay, so we're just whisking the egg to the mixture even for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so I've whisked for 2 to 3 minutes. We're not quite sure. I think it was longer because we were talking, but this is how it looks. Can you see? I don't want to pour it on the table. Next. Okay, we whisk it. Spoon, okay. So when do I put the chocolate in?
Now, you read the next bit of instructions.
Spoon, table, spoon, and I don't know what word it says. Of the batter into the, I don't know what word it says. In the small bowl. I don't know what it says, Cara.
Okay, so basically you need to spoon whatever amount it says, tablespoons of batter into the small bowl and then mix the chocolate in the small bowl.
Oh, okay, you read it just to check. Clara's just going to read it.
I read it earlier. So basically, spoon 8 tablespoons of batter and place in a smaller bowl. Pour the remaining batter into the tin, so the cake tin, and then add the chocolate mix to reserved batter, so in the little bowl. Stir well with a fork, and then you drop the mixture into the cake tin and sort of swirl it a bit to create the marbling effect.
Okay, this sounds so complicated. Okay, please, Clara, could you get me another spoon because we used the spoon to take the eggshells out and we didn't
Take that one through.
No. Okay. Okay. So I pour some of this in here.
Yeah. So spoon 8 tablespoons out into there.
Is that going to be big enough?
Yeah.
Or do we want a bowl like that?
No, it's going to be big enough.
Or not? I'm going to count up to 1 in Italian because that's about as far as I can go. 2.
I can probably do to 8.
I can do 10, but I'm just not going to 2 because I'm going to have to concentrate. 3. I'm sorry if you can hear children outside, but that's fine. 3.
It's the end of the school day.
Yeah. 4. 5. For concentration,
They're
my
quite
person.
big, so maybe just do like 6.
Okay, I'll do 6. 6.
1 more.
I'll do 1 more. I was literally just going to pour the chocolate in and I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, cool.
What, the main cake?
Okay.
That's how you make chocolate cake, not chocolate swirl cake.
Okay, so we're going to put this.
I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
We're gonna put this. I think we're just gonna put this.
Leave the spoon in there because then you can stir the
Okay, good
stuff
idea.
in with the spoon.
So how much chocolate do I need to put in?
All of it.
Oh, okay. 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 Good to know. Okay.
Where else are you gonna put it?
I don't know if you put it in a little bit. Okay, cool.
No, you put all of it in.
So apparently we're gonna put all of it in because I know nothing about baking. As we've established in this video, what we learned in this video, guys, Chiara is not a keen baker. This is quite a lot, Chiara.
Yeah.
Ah!
Add a bit more batter if you feel like it's too.
Okay, well maybe I will. I'll see how this goes. No, this is just making chocolate cake.
You might need the like little whiskey thing.
Okay.
Look. Just to save the cake batter, guys, I'm just gonna scrape that because that's kind of a two-handed thing.
Okay, thanks, Chiara. But it is not too. You should have got me a bigger bowl.
I think we need another spoon of batter.
Yeah, I think we do too. I'm gonna do that.
Spoon.
I'll do it. Can I not just use a spoon?
No, because then you're getting chocolate in it.
Okay, sorry. Been told, guys.
Well, the point is to keep them separate.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Oh, I get that now. Okay, I remember now. I remember we made one at school a long time ago.
Oh yeah, we did.
And I remember now. I remember now.
Back in days of food tech.
Back in the day when me and Chiara went to the same secondary school.
Yeah.
And back in the day before we did our GCSEs, we used to do food tech. I'm telling them the back in the day story. And we had to do food tech, and we had to make a marble cake, and I remember now how to do it. It's all coming back to me.
There you go. You have baked the cake semi-independently before.
Okay, well, it wasn't semi-independently because my helper did it, because let's be realistic. Again, I didn't do it. My helper took over. She was a great helper, just FYI, just putting that out there. I just don't want you to think she was an awful helper. She was an amazing helper. Just putting that out there, okay, all of them were. The school just thought I was not very good at maths. Just again, putting that out there too. I'm making a huge mess, I recognise that we need a bigger bowl, but Clara said this bowl wouldn't be big enough, so.
It is big enough.
I mean, not really, Clara. And also, can I also have a word of advice here? If you know what slippy is, some stuff, dycem, it's actually called. I don't mean the hoovers, but you put it underneath your bowl or anything, and it stops it from slipping. But yeah,
maybe Do you want me to hold it still?
No, it's fine. I'll put a link below so you guys, if you guys want some. I'll put an Amazon. I'm sure they sell it on Amazon. They sell everything on Amazon. Do you think that's enough, Clara, or do you think?
Yeah, it's enough.
So, Clara just whisked it a little bit because I couldn't hold it and this bowl was too small, so maybe get a bigger bowl. Guys, FYI. Okay, so, what do we do now? Where's the box, Clara? I need the box. Okay. So, once you've done that, add the chocolate powdered... Oh, I see now where it says that. Okay, I'm with you. My reading ability. So what do you do now? Do you put half of it in the...
So you need to split the white... Well, put some of the white mixture in one of the tins and see how much you've got. So the vanilla cake mix or whatever it is.
I might need another spoon. Sorry guys, I made a huge mess and we can't clean it up, but I'm sorry, currently. Sorry. Okay, we're using a ladle. Maybe another there.
No, you want to you want to fill it.
Okay, I see, okay.
But not right to the rim because you want to leave space for it to rise.
Okay.
So
and also we need to add the chocolate, don't we? Do you know what we didn't get, Clara?
What?
A cake thingy, you know what you put cakes on, a cake stand?
Oh.
Like a cake, you know, like one of those things that you can get this in Pound World.
Yeah.
We didn't get one of those.
No, we're just going to have to use a plate.
We'll just use a plate, sorry, we failed at life, guys. Because I've got to ice this year. This isn't going as badly as I thought it would be, to be honest. I think I'm doing quite well. I think I could literally go on the next Great Baker or whatever it's called. What's it called? Britain's...
Great British Bake Off.
Great British Bake Off I could see myself on. Yeah. Can I smuggle in Betty Crockett's?
Yeah, I know. I think the problem is with that you'd actually have to make the meal photo, which might not go as well.
Do you think I need more, Clara?
A little bit more, like one more big spoonful.
Okay, cool.
How much of the mix is left? Is there enough
Quite
for
a lot.
another one?
Look, I'll show you, hold on. Can you see them? Sorry, Clara's standing up.
Yeah, you want to use about half of it.
Okay,
so
cool.
maybe another big spoon or two.
Okay, cool. I'm not very good at measuring out stuff and maths and everything.
Right. So put some in here and get it even.
Okay, cool. Or you could just do it in one tin. We're just doing it in two tins because we have a small tin. That's also one.
If you've got a deeper tin, you can just do it in one tin.
I'm just going to pour this all in here until it's like done. This does feel a bit like food tech. I hate to break it to you, and I did not enjoy food tech. I did textiles actually, instead of food tech, if you wanted to know that.
You want to make it easier to get out, like use the green thing to scrape the sides down.
That's a very good idea, Clara.
Then you can make it deeper again at the bottom.
I'm going to do it right now. Okay, hold on. Let's just
rest that in the tin.
No, I'll just rest it in the bowl this time. I might have to stand up in a minute. I'm going to stand up, guys. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to pull down my shoulders as well. Very unflattering. This is getting technical. This is getting I could so be on the next Bake Off session. Let's not say that too loudly because then someone might enter me. So I'm trying to get all this out of the bowl. The struggle, guys, is real. Okay, so then do I add the chocolate?
Yeah, so once you've got all of the mix into the tins and divided it evenly, or as evenly as possible.
I would say it's as evenly as possible as I could get it.
I put a bit more in that one if there's more left.
There is more left.
Yeah, like you want to use all of it because, you know, we want as much cake as possible.
Okay, so I'm going to get Clara to scrape the edge because I can't scrape it because that's really something you have to do with 2 hands.
I mean, obviously you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to. If you can't do it, don't worry. Like, but if someone's there to do it, why not get them to do it? Okay, so now I'm going to add the chocolate into here because we're making a chocolate swirl cake. If I didn't say that, I feel like I didn't say that. Okay, so what you just
like dollop it in.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, but do like all of it. So do like bits in different places.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all kind of, I remember making this at school now.
Yeah. So like put all the chocolate mix in before you start mixing because otherwise you'll end up with chocolate cake. Not that that's a bad thing.
Okay, so you want to add all the chocolate. I'm telling you what they need to do. To be fair, you could just follow the recipe. You could just get someone else to read it, or to be fair, there are recipes online. I reckon you could use too.
Yeah.
And also, can I just point out, you can always buy a cake. There's always that option too. There is literally that option. I would just buy it. Normally I just buy a cake, but for the purpose of this video, I thought this video would be quite entertaining for you guys to watch me attempting to bake a cake. But apparently I'm doing better than I ever thought because I can't bake a cake to the same way.
You're definitely better at baking cakes than building gingerbread houses.
Oh.
You can say that.
If you've seen that video, I'll link it at the top. No, I did build it, in my defence. It just fell down.
I was literally just going to say that. To be fair, you did build quite an aesthetic looking gingerbread house until the icing cement or whatever it's supposed to be.
I found out what I didn't do. I didn't hold it for long enough. Okay, so now do I swirl it?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't need a lot of swirling because you've actually kind of swirled it anyway.
I think it looks quite aesthetically pleasing.
I'd use a fork to swirl it.
That's what I was going to do. And then I thought, why am I using a spoon? Okay, I'm going to use a fork to swirl it, guys, because I think that's quite a good idea. Okay, I'm just going to swirl this with a fork. Oh, look how pretty it looks.
That's probably enough.
I'll make the decision. I'm the chef, eh?
Sorry, I'm usually the one who does cooking, so I'm just a very bad backseat cook, clearly.
You're like when you're backseat drivers, I've got backseat cook here.
Yeah.
I think this is why I don't cook, guys, because I have a best friend who takes over. Then I have my dad who takes over, and it's like, you know, what's really... I've been spoiled, that's my issue. Okay, I'm going to add some more chocolate because I'm not happy with the swirliness.
Technical term though, guys. Swirliness.
That is literally the technical term, the swirliness.
It looks really tasty.
It does look really nice. I'm actually very hungry, though we just had pasta like an hour ago. Okay.
There's always room for cake.
I mean, yeah, we got to ice it too. Okay, to be honest, I think that's probably enough.
That is enough.
Okay, I'm just gonna now swirl it again, swirling this again. Again, technical term we're using here. Okay, now we need to put it in the oven. So, this is how the cake looks. This is how it looks now. It's done. Let me show you. It looks like this. And I've got two... I'll bring it forward. I've got chocolate on my finger. I've got two cake tins. And then now we're going to put it in the oven for, it says on here, 37 minutes to 43 minutes. But I think Because we're doing 2, maybe like half it?
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven and then we're going to see how it looks in a bit. So we're going to go put this in the oven. I preheated the oven, by the way, so I'll see you guys later. Obviously, hold on, before we put it in the oven, I just want to say, be careful, because obviously these get hot, the oven gets hot. These aren't hot at the moment, but they'll be hot once we take them out of the oven. Be careful. If you don't feel confident taking it out of the oven, please get someone to help you, and I don't want anyone injuring themselves, so yeah. That's just what I wanted to say. Okay, we will see you.
Use oven gloves.
And use oven gloves, yes. Or, yeah, use oven gloves. And we will see you guys in 43 minutes. Bye. Okay, so the cake's come out of the oven, and it's cooled. This is our lovely cooling rack. It's not actually cooling rack. I think we use it for something else. So now I'm gonna cheat. I brought icing because I was lazy, but you can make icing. So we're gonna use this icing and put it on the cake. We're gonna put it in the middle and on the top.
Do you have a knife?
I've got a knife. I've got a knife and a spoon. Sorry, I've got a knife and a spoon and a spatula.
Okay, I couldn't see them.
Okay, so what we're gonna do. Sorry for weather's changed. It suddenly starts to rain. Okay, so I've opened this. Let's open this. Oh, that looks so good. Look.
This is the moment when you just want to eat it with a spoon, right?
That looks so... it's a little bit too rich for me. Okay. I think I'm going to use maybe the spoon. Oh, we've got this to decorate it with. Which Clara's not too happy about. I added white chocolate, but we're going to live with that. Yeah, so we're just going to ice this here. I think I'm doing quite a good job though, Clara, actually. With my swirling and the icing of the cake. And
yeah, the swirling's really good.
The swirling, I'm really impressed with my swirling. I don't think that's a word. I think
it is a word. Did you have like a swirling drain?
Okay, so anyway, my swirling is really good. So you're just want to put icing like this. Apparently, I now know what I'm talking about. I'm now an expert at baking cakes, which I'm not, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, you want to do this with it. It seems to be going quite well. I'm very impressed that I managed to even bake a cake because I really didn't think I could do it, guys. Honestly.
You spent half the day telling me you can bake a cake.
I spent half a week telling you I couldn't bake a cake.
Yeah, this is true.
It's Wednesday.
And then you made it look quite easy, so realistically I feel like I listened to that for no apparent reason, but you know.
Sorry. Okay. I feel like that's enough icing for the middle. Would you want more?
Probably.
Because this is a middle bit, guys. We haven't put the other cake on top yet.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Okay, I think that's enough. So, I'm just going to flatten it out with this. I got some on my finger. Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't find the palette knife, could we?
Well, I think we have one, but I just don't know where it is, and I looked in the drawer. Found another pizza cutter there, so that's great.
Can you tell she's Italian?
Yeah, my father's Italian, if you didn't know. Here's a fun fact, but you probably don't know this. My dad's Italian, so yeah. Okay, that's cool. Now we have to put the cake on top now. Are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Do we do it this way? Yeah. Hold on, let me put that down there.
Careful.
Careful, it's my middle name, Clara. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. I did it. Yes. Okay, now I've got chocolate on my finger. Okay, we're going to lick some more. This looks so good, guys. Clara wants a bit of cake.
Clara does want a bit of cake. Clara's also just moving that out of shop.
So now we're going to put some more icing on top. By the way, I forgot to say that we got it out the tin off camera. I forgot to tell you that. And if you feel you can't do it, get someone to help you do it. And also get it out of the tin. And also, I wanted to say if... What was it you said? Oh, you said like you could leave it to cool in the oven.
Yeah.
If it's too hot.
If you don't have anyone to help you and you're worried about getting burnt, just open the oven door fully, switch the oven off, and then just leave it in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so there you go. That's Clara's tip, because I didn't come with her.
You don't want anyone to burn themselves.
I don't want it, exactly. But if you do have someone to help, get them to do it for you, because I feel like getting a cake out of a tin is quite hard, so I definitely feel like that's not something you can do with one hand. But, you know, icing it, baking it, and doing all those things.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a spring rock cake tin, you could do it with one hand.
They're
really useful because unlike every other cake tin on the planet, you don't have to like bang on the bottom. You can just take the sides off.
Okay, Clara's obsessed with the spring rock. I don't even know what one is, but Clara's obsessed with them. So if
I'll find a picture and you can put it on the screen.
If you know what one is, we will insert a picture so you guys can say how amazing these spring rock tins. Okay, I'm sorry. Just having a moment. Okay, so
This is not an advert for Springlok cake tins, guys.
FYI, we're not sponsored, but if we were,
I don't even know what brand makes them.
I think it's just any brand. Okay, so anyone who makes Springlok cake tins and you want to sponsor us, be our guest. So yeah, I'm just icing the cake at the top now. I think that's probably enough icing. That's quite a lot of icing actually. I realize we're gonna have to make room in there for the fridge in this, and we haven't got enough room. But okay, that's fine. Side note, we just got too much food. Just icing the cake, making sure it's all pretty round.
We need one of those like spinny cake stands so you can spin it.
Yes, we do need. Yes, but we don't have one because we're not avid
We're not
bakers.
professional bakers here.
We're not avid bakers in this household. So now I've done the icing, so it looks like this. Look how pretty it looks. Let's get it close to the camera. Okay, now have I got chocolate on my face? I feel like I have. No. Now we're gonna add.
Actually, have you got chocolate on your chin? You actually managed to get chocolate under your face. Okay. You're gonna get more on it with that hand, you realise?
Well, whoa, because I can use my other hand to take it off.
No, I meant you want like a cloth.
We're gonna cut it back, guys. We're gonna cut. Okay, I think that's just gonna have to do.
So like sponge.
Okay.
There's like this one spot on the back that you obviously can't see.
Oh yeah, I can't see. Well, if you turn the plate round. Shocking. Okay, so we are trying to ice it because Clara wants it. Perfectionist because apparently I am the next great baker in the country.
How many likes do we need to get on this video for you to make a cake from scratch?
We'll go with 50. Or do you think more? 100?
100.
100 likes and I will bake a cake from scratch following a recipe that we find online. But if I find it online, I can get my phone to read it to me, so...
Yeah.
That's that. Okay, so 100 likes, guys. I think we can do it.
You want to see more of this? Go and like the video.
100 likes, yeah.
Button is down below.
Thank you, Clara, for that little promotion. And also subscribe while you're down there as well, because there's also a button where it's called subscribe. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that now. And then we're going to put some of these little Smarties. Couldn't remember what.
They're Smartie buttons.
Oh, sorry, they're Smartie buttons, okay.
Well, just in case people want to buy them, because they are cool.
They look like this. Delicious.
Did you get to decorate the gingerbread house before it fell apart?
Yeah, I did, but it kind of fell apart. If you haven't seen my video, I attempted at Christmas, because of my Christmas themes, to build a gingerbread house, but then it fell apart, and now it's cake's leaning too, but it's fine.
It was a really great video.
Oh, thanks, Cara.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thoroughly enjoyed not making. It's very stressful, guys. Very stressful. I think that's enough because that's quite a lot of chocolate, don't you?
Yeah.
We finished decorating the cake. This is how it looks. I'm pretty impressed with how I was able to bake a cake. Okay, I know I used a box, but I did bake it. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty excited to eat it. So yeah. I mean, I did have a little bit of help from Clara, but we did manage to bake it. So yeah, I'm really happy. So if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see me cook or bake, leave it below. Leave a comment below. And if this video gets 100 likes, I will bake a cake from scratch, which I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. But if it gets 100 likes, I'll bake a video. I'll bake a cake from scratch. And if you want to learn more about my disability and see more of me, please consider subscribing. And if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!